So Collision happened. Jay White defeated some AR Fox. Like, again, why are they doing jobber matches? This is why Collision would never succeed. No one fucking cares about jobber matches. Or Collision. It's because it's like this. Who the fuck cares? Okay, come on. Who the fuck cares? Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. We may know as Chandler from Friends. Definitely a darn shame. They announced it on AEW, I believe, or they also announced it like basically. That's when everybody really found out around during Collision time. Ryan Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler's brother, wants to get managed by Lana, but then Rusev basically sees this and he attacks Dolph Ziggler's brother. Dolph Ziggler's people say, "Oh, Dolph Ziggler might come back and to debut in AEW and then have a feud with Rusev, going back to the WWE feud." Like, oh, shut up. Hikaru Shida defeats Abaddon to retain the AEW Women's title again. Who the fuck is Abaddon? They only fucking brought this bitch to fucking defeat Anna Jay in her first match for God knows what reason. God forbid they get a hot chick like Anna Jay debuting. And they're doing fuck all with that woman. And then fucking just make her lose to fucking stupid Abaddon. And Abaddon, who is this fucking bitch? Like, who the fuck wants to see this bitch? I don't even think she has ever been even used or whatever. Like, who the fuck cares? And yeah, people will criticize WWE for this shit. It's like this fucking gay-ass, G-rated horseshit street fight bullshit. Where it's like a bunch of stupid cornball bullshit. And yeah, like, I don't know. Apparently Tony Storm was on ringside too. And like, who gives a shit, you know? Samoa Joe defeats some ROH person that no one gives a flying fuck about. Yeah, why was an ROH match on TV? I don't fucking know. Who the fuck cares? Samoa Joe does say eventually on the show that he wants to help MJF. He want to offer his assistance as long as get a title match again. So there you go. I think eventually Andrade is asked about his idea of having a partnership with Lana, aka CJ Perry, and I don't know. It's like, who gives a shit. Claudio Castagnoli, aka Cesaro, says that Bryan got a broken orbital bone in his match from Dynamite, and he's gonna make Okada and Cassidy pay. And it's funny, all the smarks are now saying Bryan should retire. Yeah, they're saying that now, that Bryan should retire. It's probably best, which I'm not denying that, like, you know, because the guy could be injured. But here's the problem. The only reason why he got hurt is because, again, with this AEW style and this stupid gay-ass strong style bullshit. And it's because these wrestlers are soft. Yeah, when wrestling is literally supposed to be fake, it's not supposed to be fucking gay-ass strong style shit. Wrestling's supposed to be a fucking fake version. It's supposed to be fucking look real, not actually fucking legit getting hurt. And that's the problem when you have these people like Okada who do these gay ass strong style bullshit. And there's a reason why people die, why fucking people get hurt. Fucking wrestling's not supposed to legit hurt each other. And you guys are literally defending these fucking no-name jobbers like Okada when they're actually hurting people. And it's surprising because these people are fucking big Bryan fans. They think Daniel Bryan is the best wrestler in the fucking world. But now, y'all okay with him retiring? That, these guys are so... Like, shut the fuck up. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't know shit about wrestling. And y'all fucking think, like, y'all just retarded. Defending Okada getting... fucking injuring fucking Bryan and shit. You know, and okay with strong style. Like, fuck you with your strong style shit. How about you take a fucking strong bull up your butthole? Ricky Starks defeats Dax Harwood. No one fucking cares. And then eventually the House of Black comes out. But then Rush and the Preston Vance guy, who people only know for being part of the Dark Order, and he's like the fucking Dark Order, that the son, was it Brody Lee Jr.? He's like Brody Lee Jr.'s favorite wrestler or whatever. Even no one fucking knows who this guy is. He just turns heel for 1 week out of nowhere and whatever, joins this fucking Rush guy that no one fucking knows. But we gotta be telling, he's the top wrestler in the world. One of the best. You know him. No one fucking don't. No one don't. Fuck off. And wow, great, they're good guys now. Like, who gives a shit? Anyways, this is probably the only thing that happened on the show that's like worth talking about. And this was the main event. MJF versus Kenny Omega for the world title. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though I will criticize a little bit because the problem with this match was definitely the lack of good selling and the lack of like storytelling really, because the problem with this match is like it's resembling an indie style match, you know. Lack of selling, proper selling, not taking their time and really telling a story and whatever, uh, and also the too much of like indie moves, like too much of like hard like moves that like that look like they could hurt each other, because like they don't need to, like they don't really need to do that. But I will say this, man, this was a very good match. I'm not gonna lie to you though. It's far from like a perfect match. It's like if it had good selling, whatever, I would say this is probably one of the best matches of the modern day. But this was really good though. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is definitely probably Collision's best match. Definitely one of my favorite one of my favorite Kenny Omega and MJF matches. I'm not gonna say I'm a big Kenny Omega fan because he's good at doing gay shit. Even like MJF is good at doing gay shit, but at least MJF has character. And the match had a story, the streak, with the whole, the idea of like MJ breaking the record of the longest reigning AEW World Champion. MJF, and have longest reigning champion, and Kenny Omega wants to protect his record and become a champion again and all that kind of stuff. They had that story to make people care a little bit. If anything, this match, man, like more pay-per-view quality than the idea of fucking Jay White versus MJF. Like, why would I want to see Jay White versus MJF? In my honest opinion, I don't think that's a fucking world title match at all. But this match was really good. Had a table spot, some hard-hitting moves. The match ended with MJF doing Adam Cole's finishers, and he eventually did his power driver move, which is like apparently his finisher is a power driver from the ropes. The match was really good though. Like I was a bit worried, like they were like legit hurting each other. Like for example, like MJF they did a table spot, which obviously was cool. Powerbomb by Kenny Omega through the table. It looked like he almost like missed like sell or whatever, or missed like because they could have hurt him. Almost falling down. That was my worry, but they still fucking fought, man. They still good, like survived. Definitely had a good match, fucking exciting, dangerous moves. You didn't need to do that, but it's still fucking good. It's just like you don't need to always do these crazy moves that could kick out too. But it was not they didn't use their like false finish too much. But yeah, Don Callis did came out during the match, but it didn't really amount much to anything. But the match was still good though. I'm not gonna lie. After the match, they both embraced. They both showed respect to each other. There was like a post-show thing where they showed on AEW's YouTube channel where they both like talk about how they respect each other, and that it's ROH bullshit, but hey, it's like whatever. They're both baby faces anyway. Kenny Omega did say that if there's anybody, I'm gonna retire soon anyways because my body and all that, part of time is not on his side on that, but he endorses MJF being the future of the business and all that kind of stuff, which is cool, And he hopes he wins against Jay White after knowing who Jay White is and all that kind of stuff, and he hopes to get the title back and all that. But yeah, it's a good match, man. The show did end also with the camera cutting to Miro. I think not Miro. Powerhouse Hobbs, who's like eyeing Kenny Omega, but they also showed freaking Wardlow, Samoa Joe. Teasing some stuff for the future, which is all right. Yeah, the match was really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely one of my favorite AEW matches. I will say that. I'm going on to say that it was actually really good. I did enjoy it. And yeah, it's definitely the only good thing on the show. The show was pretty boring most part. Definitely something good to watch before I had to go out for the Halloween party and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was definitely good. Definitely good to see that the match. How the match was. Definitely one of my favorite matches from both men. And it definitely was. I don't think I have much to really say. Yeah, I'm just keep it real, Till next time, peace, yeah, bye. A lot of jobber shit though, but this was definitely something to worth watching. Definitely one of the best Collision matches, and yeah, good main event.